The attributes of a leader. The very essence of leadership is that you have to have a vision. It's got to be a vision you articulate clearly and forcefully on every occasion. Theodore Hesburgh, President of the University of Notre Dame. Leadership translates vision into reality, to influence followers to jump willingly into change. Leaders need a specific set of competencies to guide their actions. Their competencies can be thought of as the inner tools for motivating employees, directing systems and processes, and guiding organization towards common goal that allow it to realize its mission. This manual addresses leadership competencies, the knowledge and skills that are required to be not only a boss but also a leader. Particular leadership requires character, enthusiasm, integrity, self-renewal analysis, fortitude, perceiving judgment, accomplishment, performance, boldness, team building, interaction, collaborating, inspiring, serving others. Attributes, characteristics, or qualities or properties, attributes of the leader fall into three categories: mental, physical, and emotional. Managers are people who do things right, while leaders are people who do the right thing. Warren Banks, PhD on becoming a leader. Leadership competencies include leadership abilities. Leadership possesses attributes, beliefs, values, ethics, character, knowledge, courage, and skills that make people glad to follow them. They provide a feeling of trust. They are able to rally the troops and build morale when the going gets tough. Visioning. Leaders have the ability to increase productiveness in the areas that most need improvement. They create and set goals and can clearly state visions that subordinates and peers are motivated to accomplish. Team building. Leaders develop high-performance teams that come together to collaborate on a common mission or goal, rather than just letting objectives go unassigned. Win-win conflict resolution. Leaders effectively handle disagreements and conflicts. They settle disputes by focusing on solving the problems without offending egos. They provide support and expertise to other leaders and evaluate the feasibility or alternative dispute resolution mechanisms. A good leader is hard on issues and soft on people. After a quick situation assessment, leaders take charge when the situation demands, and it makes the right things happen on time. Training, coaching, leadership know that even mistakes can be learning opportunities. They provide performance feedback, coaching, and career development assistance to people in a way that maximizes individual and organizational success. Commitment to employee involvement. Leaders assume ownership by bringing employees in on the decision-making and planning processes. They empower employees by giving them authority to get things accomplished in the most efficient and timely manner. Three leadership theories. In Bernard Bass's book, From Transformational Leader, Learning to Share the Vision, he sets out three basic ways people become leaders. Trait theory. Sometimes people traits may lead people naturally into leadership roles, though this is extremely. This is also known as the born leader theory. We have all met a few people like this, such as high school coach, scout leader, teacher, or good boss. There are very few who have natural talent for leading others. Great events theory. A crisis or important event may bring out extraordinary leadership qualities in ordinary people. Transformational leadership theory. People can choose to become leaders or learning leadership skills. This is the most widely accepted theory today and the premise on which this manual is based. When a person is deciding if they respect you as a leader, they do not think about your attributes. They observe your actions so that they can know who you really are. If you are honorable, if you should be trusted, or if you might misuse authority for personal gain. Good leaders have an honorable character, are flexible in their personal and leadership style, and have placed the organization's mission above their own personal gain and recognition. Respected leaders concentrate on what they are, what they know, and what they do. What makes a person want to follow a leader? Employees wants to be guided by people they respect. by people that offer them respect, and by people who have a sense of direction or vision that can be clearly articulated. The two most important keys of leadership. Trust in top leadership is a reliable predictor of employee and partnership satisfaction in an organization. Effective communication by leadership in three critical areas is important to winning organizational and partnership trust. Helping employees and partners understand organization overall strategy. Helping employees and partners understand how they contribute to achieving key objectives. Sharing information with the employees and partners on both how their organization is doing, and how an employee's or partner's own role is relative to strategic objectives of the organization. A leader must be trustworthy and able to communicate a vision of the future direction of the organization. 11 Principles of Leadership. When it comes to good stewardship, good leaders know the idea of do, know, and be. Inherent in these 11 principles, know yourself and seek self-improvement. You can strengthen your leadership abilities by reading, self-studying, taking appropriate classes, etc. Be technically proficient. As a leader, you must know your job and have a solid familiarity with your employees' jobs. Seek responsibility and take responsibility for your actions. Search for ways to guide your organization to new heights. And when things go wrong, do not blame others. Analyze the situation, take corrective action, and move on to the next challenge. Make sound and timely decisions. Use good problem-solving decision-making and planning tools. Keep your people informed. Know how to communicate with employees, senior management, and other key people with the organization. Develop a sense of responsibility with your people. Develop good character traits within your people that will help them carry out their professional responsibilities. Ensure that tasks are understood, supervised, and accomplished. Communication is the key to this responsibility. Train your people as a team. Although many so-called leaders call their organization, departments, sections, etc. a team, they are really just a group of people doing their jobs. Good leaders build solid teams. Leadership development. Use the full capabilities of your organization by developing team spirit. You will be able to employ your organization, department, section, etc. to its fullest capabilities. Set the example. Be a good role model for your employees. They must not only hear what they are expected to do, but see you doing it. Know your employees and look out for their well-being. Understand the importance of sincerely caring for your workers.